Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture is My Life. Now, in today's episode, I'd like to discuss the long-term side effects of not exercising. Now, this isn't anyone's topic of choice or request. This is a discussion I found I've been having with quite a few of my patients. And then I've been on the phone with one of my colleagues over in Japan. And we'd had extensive conversation with regard to this topic relative to coming off of, do you want to say this pandemic? Where restrictions have loosened quite a deal in most regions around the globe, around the planet. And, many have not been able to exercise during the many months of restriction. Gyms were closed. Access to certain areas were closed off. Here in the United States, even some parks were closed where people couldn't even go into parks and exercise. Depends on where you're located, especially. So, for the most part, all we had was, our backyard or a quick walk around the block, so forth and so on. And this grew to be a problem, especially for those who enjoyed putting in 300 hours a week worth of exercise. Yeah, and I said it right, 300 hours per week worth of exercise. I mean, that really crushed their world. Think about it. You have bodybuilders, you have marathon runners, Olympiads. You just have basketball players, football players. I mean, these people train hours per day, and their body adapts to it, more so in a good way. But again, I'll continue with the cliche, too much of anything is no good. And, you had those that would overdo it, but that's not what we're talking about today. My colleague from Japan, he and I went over reports with regard to obesity, and globally, 48% of doctors reported a continued or constant upward trend in obesity. Now, as of recently, that number went from 48% in March of 2020 to 62% in April 2021. That is huge. That's a huge jump. Scary. So, for those out there globally, that are panicking, oh my gosh, I don't feel well. I don't know if I could even go back to exercising. For starters, I say start small. Because it's no surprise that this 13-month period was sort of like an anti-fitness period. Again, because gyms were closed, and individuals' workout options narrowed significantly. Those important regular exercises that we took for granted during the past 13 months, gone. The only thing, along with weight gain, what's increased during that time were sales of comfort food and sales of alcohol. Huge contributors to obesity, along with, of course, sedentary lifestyle. A lot of individuals found themselves in front of a television, video games, but sedentary lifestyles just went through the roof. And it's just, the burden is on our shoulders as individuals to be proactive in ways in which we can get back into the game, and that being exercise, and that being getting our weight down. And part of it is acupuncture visits. And diagnosing so many individuals who used to work out heavy a year ago, I'm noticing a deficiency of chi and blood. And that's the first thing I go after. Everyone's constitution is different, and I talk about how the constitutional deficiencies have increased, have gained, reasserted itself in ways that together we have to overcome, nourish these deficiencies, and set the individual back on the right path. And I explain that to each and every patient that comes in complaining about lack of exercise and gaining weight. And I'm hearing that a lot. I send so many people over to the Eastern Nutrition Division, headed by Chef Kiara. And I advise so many individuals tune into the podcast. Just the same as on this podcast, I'll say again, follow Acupuncture is My Life on every social media platform, because there's so much information out there. And if you're a Twitter person, it's at Acu_is_my_life. But there's so much information to your avail, as well as on our website, acupuncturesmylife.com. You can even subscribe to our weekly newsletter to have information sent to you that discusses ways in which you can benefit from acupuncture relative to any disorder, you or a loved one, sent to your email box twice a week. These things are important, but start small. Little walks, brisk 10-20 minute walks, some calisthenics, jumping jacks, sit-ups, planks, push-ups, squatting. There's tons of exercises, that you can do. But it's just, and then see your acupuncturist. Come in. Regular wellness visits will reinforce chi and blood, nourish deficiencies, and really look to set you back on the right track. Because to continue to not exercise is bad. Because what you're doing is you're increasing your risk of heart disease. Because to not get enough physical activity can lead to heart disease. Even if you have no other risk factors, doesn't matter. Because you can also increase your likelihood of developing other heart disease risk factors, which would include, of course, obesity, high blood pressure, high blood cholesterol. Exercise is important. And I hope when you're thinking of exercise, you're not thinking, oh, I have to be a bodybuilder or an Olympiad or whatever. No. Simple exercise. The human organism is designed to be active. And acupuncture is designed to support the human organism being active. Again, this is why, contact Acupuncture's My Life if you have any questions regarding that. We'll explain it to you thoroughly. The importance of exercise in acupuncture. Now, another is you'll increase your risk of type 2 diabetes, without a doubt. Not getting enough physical activity raises a person's risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Because exercise or any type of physical activity helps control blood sugar. It also helps control weight, your blood pressure, and it also raises your good cholesterol. So sufficient amount of physical activity can help reduce your risk of heart disease and nerve damage, which are problems that accompany diabetes. So it's not just about exercise. It's also about seeing your acupuncturist or contacting Acupuncture's My Life. Lack of exercise, physical activity also increases your risk of getting cancers, different types of cancers. Cancers such as breast cancer, colon cancer, cancer of the bladder, cancer of the uterus, cancer of the kidney, the esophagus, cancer of the stomach, of the lungs. And this is irregardless of your weight status. Being sedentary is super, super dangerous. Physical activity lowers your risk of many types of cancers. And now when you accompany that with regular acupuncture treatments, doesn't matter if you get wellness visits once a week, once every other week, once a month. Your acupuncturist or Acupuncture's My Life will safely recommend what's best, what may be best for you. But now that things are opening up more and more, you want to try to get back into your rhythm of movement, physical activity, because a lot of people globally still are not back to work full time, and we've taken working for granted. We've taken working for granted. The movement of following a schedule and getting up early and getting ready, getting out breakfast and commuting to work. We're at the office and we're doing what we have to do. There's a lot of movement. And I've done past episodes where, if you're in the office and you find yourself sitting for an extended period of time, at least twice an hour, just get up and just try and walk around your office. Do something. Take a walk to the bathroom, to the water cooler, water fountain, whatever. But just look to move. Lunchtime is a great time to get outside, go for a nice 20-minute walk, come back, drink some water. Gotta have the water. Get in touch with your acupuncturist, set up your next wellness visit, or contact Acupuncture's My Life. Fit that in there. It's best for you, not me. I albeit a doctor of acupuncture, I still get my acupuncture treatments. I'm not exempt just because I'm a practitioner. Oh, no. I have an acupuncturist here at Acupuncture is My Life. It gives me regular wellness treatments. I practice what I preach. Because that's what it's all about. And this is why I say to you, you know, if you're driving right now, just pull over to the side for a brief second. If you're carrying something heavy, put it down. You're crossing the street, let's go. Let's hurry up and get across safely. And just stand near a wall if you're outside or standing out. And just relax yourself for a quick second. Close your eyes. And just say to yourself, acupuncture is my life. And then open your eyes. Boom. It starts now. I mean, it really starts now. You know, but saying to you, get some exercise. You know, reduce your time sitting or lying down. Yeah, we need adequate amounts of sleep at night, but during the day, reduce the amount of time in which you're sitting or lying down, and just try and get up and move your arms, legs, move, drink water, and even think about your next acupuncture treatment session, because I'm pretty sure it'll put a smile on your face, increase that level of angst to get in there. Oh my gosh, I need my session. But put in the back of your head, acupuncture and exercise. And while you're doing that, until next time, acupuncture is my life. What's yours?